And I'll, just for a minute, just talk about working international and having an international experience. I thought I was pretty good when I wasn't running the show here, but I had a senior position here in Canada. And, but I knew I had hit the ceiling. The gentlemen who were in place at that point in time were not going anywhere for a while. So I shared with the senior people that I wouldn't mind going international and trying something else. And so they approached me within, I'm going to say 2 or 3 months, said there's an opportunity to become the head of McDonald's in Mexico. And I said, really? They said, yeah. Said, wow, this is fantastic. So off I went. And a little side note to that is people should understand that companies cannot read your mind. I always found at least once a year, usually when I had my annual review, that I shared with them what my expectations were. And then depending on their reaction, I would have to decide, do I stay with the organization or don't I? And so don't be shy to let the organization know what your expectations are. So by me doing that, all of a sudden Mexico became available. But the cultural change that I found, I remember showing up to the office first day, President McDonald's Mexico, and I went into my office and I thought, okay, what do I do now? I'd never headed up an organization, let alone one in a foreign country. And I noticed it was, 7:45, not very many employees in the office. I thought, well, it's kind of strange, where is everybody? It took until about 10 o'clock for the office to fill up. And I said, okay, I know one of the problems in this country and this company is that, they get up late. And so I got to fix that. But then I noticed they didn't have lunch till 2 or 3 o'clock. And then I noticed they didn't leave the office till 7 or 8 o'clock. And I went, whoa, don't say a thing. It was a huge learning for me, and it was the cultural differences that I had to adjust to. They didn't have to adjust to me. I had to adjust to them and give them my guidance and my experience. But so it's great to go international and do it because you'll appreciate it. I would have never become CEO of McDonald's Canada if I hadn't left and got some other experiences. And when I came back, I was a different person. And don't take this wrong, Canada, but doing business in Canada is a little boring. If you want to go to really see what goes on with interest rates and inflation and all kinds of peso crash and those kinds of things, leave Canada for a while. You will always come home. I always knew I would come home because this is where I want to be. This is the country I love. But go try things international. Get those experiences, meet other people, get other experiences, and you'll come back a better person. So I promote going out there and working international.